Surprise. Hello, welcome in. I'm Janyl. And today, guess what? I am so excited. I said, Michelle, what can I give away? Because I pulled the porcelain jasper for myself, and we're going to be showing that to you today. And you know, I'm all about black spinel. Actually, Just Black bought this week from Australia. I love it when she buys black spinel because her name's Just Black. Anyway, I love matching and I love playing on words. I love themes. So guess what we're doing? Because the porcelain jasper has, like, to me, the most like rich grown-up colors from almost like a light lavender. So if you want to mix like all of your lavender moon quartz, or guess what, your ballet blushes, creams, taupes, you name it, it can go either direction. But I like a little bit of bling and color. And there are pieces of the porcelain jasper, especially in the multis, that have my red zircon, okay? So it's the red Merlot zircon ring. So today I said, tell me who has bought. So we put your name in, we mixed it up, and guess who? I'm giving my Merlot ring because I have this, and also Marva. I got Marva this ring also because we're best friends, we're besties. So anyway, Sally Zambrino, you are the winner today, okay?
Yay, Sally!
Yes, Sally. Sally's you're gonna be twinning with me and Marva, okay? So what I'm also gonna do is, because I love the porcelain so much, and you're gonna be twinning with me, I'm also Wednesday going to give another one away. So we're gonna pull all the names of who bought the porcelain jasper, because we have it up and we have a great special going on. So we're gonna give another one away because I think, are we letting them pick? But of course, I went for the most expensive one.
Yeah, we can let them pick.
Just so you know, Sally, most expensive, biggest stone, rarest stone, like, and the colors are like, it's something that I wear with just so much. So it's not just the porcelain jasper. I put it with my olive quartzes and my, black knights and just everything. So anyway, welcome in. I am so glad to see you. Jewelry, bracelets, lots tonight to show you. So you're probably wondering, what's this layer stack? Well, right now I'm about ready to do a bunch of surgeries with my back and stuff. So wearing lighter necklaces like this again. Those were the two that we brought in for pre-sale, remember? Then this, Erica, I know you have this with me. That is the first diamond necklace we ever did. But guess what? We have beaded ones that are gonna be coming in about a month. So you're gonna be able to do this. But right now, there's 3 pieces of one, or 4.
There's four
of one.
of the longer one that you have on.
So that's
the one that you're wearing longer.
They're basically like barrels. So the one that had the chain had barrels of black diamonds. The other one, every single one. I don't know if you've ever done beading. These are micro, like, gorgeous diamonds. All hand done on 18 karat gold wire. So anyway, so we have, again, 9 total, right, of the 2 necklaces.
Correct.
We've done a pre-sale on them. So those are available. They're in new arrivals. And right now we brought it in at like a new arrival price. So
right.
It actually, I think it's going to go up about 200. Big savings if you're looking at, but for a diamond necklace, really amazing. Okay, but what else do we have, Michelle?
Well,
because I think we have some other announcements.
But
why don't we get under and start showing some of the jewelry?
Okay, we can do that.
So I will be back. I've got a couple other looks I'm going to change out in, okay, to show you. So I'll see you soon.
So I was going to tell you when you were up there so I could get your face, but that's okay. Gail Miller, congratulations. She's a grandma.
Oh my gosh.
So congratulations, Gail.
Oh my gosh, how exciting.
Yay.
Oh my gosh.
And Annika's showing the diamond necklaces right now. The first one we're showing is they're both 18 inch. This is the one that we only have 4 left in. And it has the 5.38 is the total carat weight on the diamond.
And the cutting, it's just,
that faceted bead.
Exactly what I was missing. And so, like, for me, I have some things that, I'm trying jewelry on all the time. These I don't take off. So I sleep in them, I shower in them. These are going to be my ones that I never take off. Now, guess what? We had that in the cognac. That was only for pre-sale. But I did get one, and it's already on its way to Casey. So it's a surprise.
Oh.
So anyway, Joey.
Well, hopefully she's not watching.
Oh, no. It's baby time. But Joey is moderating, so I told him I said he's going to surprise her with it. So that's going to be fun.
And then the one we're showing now has 10 carats in that black diamond, and it is also an 18-inch with the 1-inch extender. And these are both in the white gold.
Yeah. And a ton of work on this. This is the one that literally I had done and made for myself. And then Carrie has one. My sister has one. But we have this whole like group. Casey has one. So we wanted to have something that we had all together. Something, of course, diamonds, timeless, and black diamonds, just harder to get these days.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why a lot of our rings, ladies, I was going to do some reorders, but a couple of them fell out. Let's put it that way. But we will have a few rings that we'll offer during the holiday time to go back with these again.
Well, the product we're showing today can be found on our website at sarda.com under SARDA Favorites, and it is in the order we're going to be touring the items, so you can follow along. We do have an additional show boost that we did today. I like that's my new little word.
Boost.
We're boosting it.
We're boosting.
We are, and we boosted up to 35%. So not only are they already marked down, we are doing that additional 35% off SARDA Favorites and Last Chance, and that is because we're having the live today. So that ends tonight at 11:59 p.m. And so please make sure to close out those orders before midnight.
Oh, ladies were shopping because Beth was pulling.
She was,
like going,
yes.
It's Memorial Day holiday now.
And awesome. Crystal Michaels, thank you. She said Joey made her day last night with his breaking news post that he did. I don't know if you saw it, Janyl. He went on and did a little post like he was a newscaster, breaking news, and then he acted like what? This is just in on his ear where like you would just send him a message that there was new markdowns. It was cute.
He's so funny.
He was.
Oh no, I can't even believe it.
Yeah, you have
it's
to
like,
see it.
Oh my gosh, that's so cute.
So he was having
I'm gonna
some
have
fun
to go back
with
and watch it.
So thank you, Crystal. I'm sure he'll appreciate it because it was his first time, and it's always hard putting you do something new, right, on social media, and people are watching and critiquing. They're like, oh my gosh. So appreciate all the grace, and
I'm scared every time still.
Right? Yeah. So it was cute. So
I'm an introvert. Everybody thinks I'm an extrovert, but yeah.
So that first bracelet had that beautiful raspberry chalcedony, that wild raspberry chalcedony mixed with the Xanadu, and then the magenta lab created sapphire, and that's with the additional 35% off. Just to give you an example, normally a $337 bracelet, $219.
Yeah.
So huge savings with that additional percentage.
Well, this one was really I almost did not run the multi-bracelet and the necklace because I was like, holy Toledo, there's some, a lot of gems in those, but they were just so pretty. And this was always one of my favorites, the Still Life Bouquet bracelet. The very first one I did was in this watermark with the frangipanis. Mm-hmm. So I know a lot of ladies probably have that bracelet, and I wanted to do a really beautiful gemstone bracelet that they could actually wear if they have my original cuff that I did.
Oh, yes.
So if you do, but now we have it on the website in just the solid watermark. But of course it will go with it too because those frangipanis are floating on the watermark. So I put the little frangipanis on top of it.
It's like frangipanis fell and landed in the little puddle on the sidewalk in Bali. That's what,
yeah. Oh
right?
no, and they're everywhere. That's what I love about the frangipanis. They just drop everywhere. Mm-hmm. And again, I told you there's a little magic from the frangipanis. That's why you see it in my jewelry a lot because, and also the artisans, because it's something they're around all the time. And they gather them for their ceremonies and for everything. They decorate with them. If you go to hotels in Bali, you've got a frangipani on your bed. It's
nice.
just a very famous flower. Everybody going to Bali. It's like when you go to Hawaii and then you get a lei and they have their special flowers. The frangipani, and it's always in that beautiful cream white with just a little yellow on the inside of the tips.
Beautiful.
Very unique.
Well, the Magenta Lab created sapphire bracelet fitting from a 5.75 to a 7.5-inch wrist is $126 with that discount. And then we have this matching ring that has the frangipani motif as well in sizes 6 through 12.
And I did quite a bit more this year. Michelle, I designed a lot more lower profile. That's you're not going to have more inside, like thicker galleries and just things that really wore, because I wanted to use some larger stones on the top. And so, of course, when you have a gemstone, you're going to have that, but this is going to be one of those wrap rings that just fits really beautiful.
It does, and it is very nice, low profile. You definitely see that on the side there.
And Annika's doing a great job showing that glistening of that, because this is the Swiss material. This is like the end of the magenta created sapphire that I got. But yeah, this is stuff, you know, I'm a collector, ladies. I have things that are stashed away. So when I can find a color that I had never seen before, I'm like, what happened here? Like, I've got to put this in some designs for you ladies, because I always want you to have things that really you can't get in the market. It makes me so excited knowing you have gemstones that, like, I've unlocked the secret door to get them and then be able to make things around them for you.
Well, we have a second option in the Magenta Lab Sapphire. If you maybe want a different look, or you want 2 rings, right? You can wear together. They're $72 each, and it is also available in the size 6 through 12.
I love the little edging, the side part of this ring. I just think it's really cute. There's that peekaboo, so like when somebody's looking down. And of course, a great band, the under gallery. The way that I've curved the under part of this ring, Michelle, it's one of those ones you put on, you're like, wow, that is the sort of difference I love doing. I want you to be like excited to put your rings on, because you know they're going to be comfortable for you all day.
Want to see that under gallery you're talking about there, Janyl? Yes, and as always,
That perfect curve.
Curve, smooth, comfortable, and beautiful, right? If you had to describe you'd be
Best kind of shoulder pads, you know, shoulder pads for your fingers is wearing SARDA rings, okay?
Oh, hello, Sally Zambrano. Welcome in.
Oh, did somebody ping her?
I don't know, but congratulations, and you'll have to contact us and let us know which ring it is. We're gonna
This one. Sally, get this one.
So there was a little announcement at the beginning of the show, Sally, that you won a ring. So make sure to pick which one you'd like and which size, and let us know through Contact Us.
Yeah, there's 3 red Merlot zircon. And I'm telling you, if you want to twin with me and Marva, because we have friendship rings, get the one I just showed you.
Yeah. And yes, Sally, I am feeling much better today. Thank you. I'm glad you can tell, too. I do feel way better. It was bad.
We might have figured out why a little bit sometimes why we're sick, but we're not sure if we're going to change it.
It's bad. It was bad. So this is our Xanadu Mystic Quartz in that beautiful Janella Dare and hammered motif for $67 for a gemstone ring, handmade in Bali with hand-selected stones by.
Oh, that's so crazy. I'm like, wait, which one is it? Is this tray? Good.
Yes.
Yeah, no, you know what? And this Xanadu was such a different color. That's why, I really do different collections. Because, this is a perfect example when I cut the stone, and there will be a different look. Because the other one has more of a raspberry purple to it, where this one is just, it's so pretty. And it's the difference in the faceting. So you could put them together, but they really are so, it's different. You would not think it's the same gemstone.
Louise Brewer says that curve makes everything better when she's talking about your under galleries.
To curve it, and that means every single size,
Yes.
So we do 6 to 12, so we have to take that time on each ring to make sure that, the 6 is great, but the 12's not so good. Don't ever want to do that.
And we have our Garden Dreams ring in the Xanadu also. Beautiful frangipanis, and of course it has that huggy style on the stone there. Just looks like a prong setting. Still all hand bezel set by those master silversmiths over in Bali, but that little extra silver detail at the end that you add to make it special.
Me and Quebec ladies, she's coming up, and so anyway, I've got 5 of them. 5 people from Bali
That are
coming now.
Oh, wow.
Yes. So anyway, we're going to do the Alaskan cruise. So she was so excited. It was booked out, the helicopter ride, to over the glaciers.
Yes.
And I was like, oh my goodness, I wanted to get that so bad too. So anyway, of course I don't give up. Guess what? I got them.
Oh, you
and I got
finished.
I got confirmation today. So anyway, I pinged her. She's not up yet, but I pinged her going, I did it. Because she goes, Janyl, do what you do. Because she knows when I get something. Like, I just laughed because I thought she knows me. She knows that I'm going to get those tickets.
Well, Polly Bernard, she says your rings fit like butter.
Oh, butter. Oh, I
Yep.
love that. I'm so glad. Yeah, because that's the thing is it's so funny because you think about the different types of rings and stuff, and when you think of a bigger ring, you think, oh, how's that woman wearing that uncomfortable ring, right? Because
But they're
most
not.
people make them uncomfortable. But that's why it was like, for me, that was going to be my challenge. I'm going to have the best quality Balinese handmade jewelry, but rings were like one of my big things where I was like, they can be better.
Yeah, it's part of
And that's from your ladies' feedback. So it's all because of you.
it's part of our SARDA difference, right? When we talk about the SARDA difference and the quality and the extra things that you do to make the rings more comfortable. So the necklace, Janyl, tons of stones in this. We have all the stones in it. We have the Xanadu quartz, the Magenta Labs created sapphire, mixed with that wild raspberry chalcedony. It's a 22-inch necklace with a 1-inch extender. With the additional 35% off, we're at $287.
Well, and this is different. This is double the amount of chain I usually use. I'm using that really beautiful flat oval. So I don't do a lot like this because it's really hard to get this consistency in a longer piece like this. You don't see people making this type of chain in a longer chain very often. So I wanted to kind of upscale this a little bit more because all the gemstones that were in it were just like, I was like, oh wow.
Well, it is definitely upscaled and beautiful. And I know a lot of people are asking about the other hand of Annika. And we have some sneaky peeks over there that we will be looking at towards the end of the show.
That is one of two of the Black Mother of Pearl that I designed for you that will be coming in this year. So always looking to do some different stones because you ladies love like new and different all the time. So yeah, I love that. Oh my gosh. Okay, so now we're onto the porcelain jasper. So just remember, ladies, I am going to give another red Merlot ring away. Anybody who's getting porcelain jasper, because it is every little piece that I matched on this. When I had Beth pull me my set, I said, just randomly pull. Don't, don't try to match and see. Oh my gosh. They're all so good. They're all so good.
So we'll be doing that on Wednesday for the live on Wednesday. We'll give one more ring away then.
Yeah.
And so if you're purchasing between now and Tuesday, then we'll pull those names on Wednesday. So this is our Peace Be With You ring in the watermark with the ruby. And it is it a true bypass there or is it soldered?
It's soldered.
It
Oh
is
yeah,
soldered.
no, that one I
Okay.
did. Mm-hmm.
And it is available in a size 7, 9, and then 10 through 12.
Love it. Oh my gosh, the blue zircon is going to be coming up too. Man, this little bracelet fits good. It's so funny because it's kind of fun again to get in and kind of, I'm going to change out like during the show, ladies, and then I get to remember like how good some of the products is that I get to design for you. But yeah,
The shape on the stone, this ruby is different.
Oh yeah, in the South African ruby, like these are ones, big chunky pieces. So this one was out of my vault. Nobody's even gonna cut me a piece like this anymore. So yeah, this is a pretty special ring. I know a lot of you ladies, I literally took all of them and put it all into this ring because it's just a really great looking ring.
Our Hope in Heaven bracelet in the porcelain jasper is going to fit a 6 to a 7 1/4 inch wrist. And this one with the additional 35% off is $175. Has that beautiful creamy, just real neutral background tones, but you get those mauves and reds and burgundy colors and grays, and it's just such a beautiful pattern.
Yeah, it's just this stone is that perfect entry into like people who aren't pink people, but they're like neutrals. Like to me, there's just so many different things. And really to get beautiful patterning like this, it's so hard. Because a lot of it is just this cream with black like grainy
Patterning
through the whole
through it.
thing. That's a majority of it. So when you can get those colors like this, that's the ticket right there.
Well, it is stunning, and the patterns on this and the color that you've selected is beautiful.
Yeah.
So we have two different options. We have this one, and then we have the other Hope in Heaven, which is a bigger size stone. And this one is going to fit a 6 1/4 to a 7 1/2 inch wrist for $263. So
And this is
quite
the
a
one,
bit larger
this is
stones.
the one I actually picked. I got this one. Today I was modeling the other one, but yeah, this is the one because really, really hard to get this just perfect, the sizes of the stone, so that I could have this like fit really nice.
I was going to go look and see. I'm just curious. Do you know how? But do you know off the top of your head, Janelle, how big those stones are? Let's test your
Massive.
memory.
Oh, no.
No?
This one
But
was one of those
huge.
ones I had to. It wasn't a normal size because I had to keep changing it
How
to
about
fit the design.
30 by 22?
Yeah, see, that's not.
It's 30
It's
carats.
30 by 25 is usually what I would normally cut, and it was like,
That is
So,
ginormous.
yeah.
That is crazy. I don't think I've seen a stone that large.
Well, with that much silver too, we were like, yeah, if in the industry most people are cutting down and cutting corners on silver, I just went, no, this is gonna be that just like, any kind of genuine material like this that's natural, the patterning, the coloring. And I'm always amazed by it. I tried to get just every kind of pattern and color, but I lined up every single stone. Like this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. That's how it went over for my artisans to set too.
Well, we have another option with the carved porcelain jasper now, but you've paired it here with that pink tourmalated quartz and the beautiful soft rose pink mother of pearl, fitting a 5.75 to a 7 inch wrist for $224.
Well, and when did you print this paper?
I printed this today.
Okay.
Like not
Yeah,
even
in the
2
morning?
hours ago?
A couple.
Oh, 2 hours ago. Okay. So I think there's only 3 now, not 5.
Oh, possibly, yeah. Oh no, the inventory
Because
was
the pendant, I noticed the pendant sold out. So I'm like, oh, no.
yeah.
'Cause Beth had that bag out she was pulling.
Inventory would have been pulled in this
This
morning.
morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one's one of my favorites. I love when she does the carved stone. And then the coloring on this is just beautiful. I absolutely love this. And I'm usually not a pink person either, but this is something that I'm like, I need in my collection.
Well, and it's the rose quartz there. So
Yeah.
I did that dreamy rose quartz, like that cloud pink. And that is underneath of it. So I used the top piece and then microfaceted the top. Underneath is a real piece of the pink mother of pearl. So like trying to get those match, once you add those two, the color variations were crazy. Everything from the pendant and the bracelet matched just perfectly, but the other parts of the collection fell out because like I didn't have enough to do a ring or just a pendant in the cloud rose pink.
Louise Brewer, the items that are on Annika's right hand are sneak peeks. They are not for sale today, but they will be coming in the next few weeks. So just kind of wanted to give you a little sneaky peek of those items, and we will, if time permits, we'll tour them more closely at the end of the show.
Yeah, because
But
we got a
there's-
couple more pieces in this beautiful like checker pattern than what I'm actually showing right here.
Yeah.
So stay tuned to
yes,
the end.
ladies, I did studs. I did stud earrings. So
Oh, in the checkerboard?
yes.
Oh,
I have
So
it right here.
you will have to
Watch
go
it.
quickly on that because everybody has that long cushion one I did. This will go with it, the other collection.
Okay.
So
yeah. Oh, yeah.
it's gonna be a run to the finish line when those earrings
So
pop
we'll
up.
just show these real quick,
Real quick.
and it is a locket, I believe.
In the 2
Yeah.
weeks, right? 2 weeks.
2 to 3 weeks.
Yeah. It's so funny. I kept staring at Annika's hand as we were getting ready today because that ring is one of my favorite rings. I did it in the kunzite. So you see it in the kunzite right now too. But I was like, oh, that's a good ring.
Oh yeah.
I'm
Beautiful.
like, Janyl, that's so weird. Janyl, you designed it, but I'm like, that's a good ring. Okay, off we go to the races.
Off we go. Hope in heaven.
Oh, love this, love this, love this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this ring with a stone that big, this is one of those ones where I'm like, yes.
Oh.
It does not feel like a big ring on. It's like
No, it doesn't.
how we did this, like Kadek, yeah, she was really frustrated because I had to keep redoing that curve to get there just right to set the stone. Bezel setting as like this kind of shape in the ring probably harder, way harder than the pendant and the bracelet. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, and
Oh, it's
Becky
so good,
said,
though.
I was quite confused. I'm guessing this whole week is about, oh, hold on. Whole week is about great deals you already have for sale. I was trying to find new releases but didn't see any. That is correct, Becky. We have the black diamond necklaces as new releases, but everything else is just about celebrating Memorial Day
Yeah.
and some great deals. And
Pretty much our whole website. Like,
Oh my
from
gosh, yes.
yesterday, I mean, every day there's going to be something new and just as good as the other
right,
one.
absolutely. So we're going to be celebrating with you all weekend long.
Mhm.
So be sure to, make sure you're getting those texts and those emails or checking on the website on our promotions page and over on Facebook.
Yeah, because yesterday's it went up one day and down it goes. So
Yes.
yeah, so on some things you got to be a little quicker, right?
That ring was available in a 7 through 12, and we have a matching pendant with that incorporated veil and a beautiful tree of life.
Yeah, these are those kind of pieces like, oh, I want to go for the bracelet. I'm going to go for the ring. And then later you're like, why didn't I get that pendant to go with it? But all of it is coordinated from the colors. When I have the stones cut, when I do a collection, I make sure that you're going to get some of that in every piece that I do in those collections for you too.
And Julia, everything on Annika's right hand is a sneak peek, yes. All sneak peeks on her right hand.
Left hand.
Right hand.
Her right hand.
Oh,
You're
sitting in front of her.
Your left.
I'm like, that's her left. Oh my gosh.
That was funny.
You guys,
My
I
left.
just
No, my
started-
left.
I just started taking my memory medicine and I'm not sure if I'm doing better or worse.
So we have our Bloom Grace pendant in that beautiful carved porcelain jasper that matches back to the bracelet, and $103 with and this is the one you were saying is probably almost gone, or maybe only a couple left.
Oh, no, I'm talking
Or-
about the one with the tourmaline.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it
Oh,
did
yes,
sell.
that
That
one
one
did
did
sell
That one
out.
did sell out.
But no,
Yes.
this is low quantity too. There's, I think, 5 left of this, yeah.
And we released our samples on this, so it's like what we got is what we got.
Oh, you did?
We
Okay.
did.
All right. Well, you know what? I did throw the pink tourmaline. Oh, and I had that ring earlier. Ladies, it's on this tray actually. Yeah, we're going to be getting to the little pink tourmaline.
It is next.
Hun, that tourmaline, I was like, oh my gosh, you guys, that is the tourmaline from my vault. How do we have any of these left?
I don't know.
Like if you see the other tourmaline, the rubelites, right? Tourmalines that I did, this is in that rubelite category. And it is, yeah, there's no way from 25 years ago when I bought this, that's why pink tourmaline is so hard. And it's all the same pink, which is kind of weird because they'd say, oh, pink tourmaline, there's 35 variety colors in pink.
Really?
Yeah, oh no, tourmaline's like the worst
Well,
to match stones.
And I did notice that when I was doing some of my stone research. It says pink tourmaline has one of the widest color ranges among
Oh.
gemstones, occurring in various shades in almost every hue.
So like when I got this and the cutting was done, graded it, it was something I put away because I'm like, first of all, pink is harder, and especially in that color pink because they will deem it rubelite now.
Oh.
But back then, when I was cutting, they didn't. There was so much of it in the market at the time. They never thought that it would dry up and there wouldn't be as much. Well, we all think that, right?
Oh, yeah.
I think that every day, and then I'm like, when I can't get something, I'm just devastated.
Yes.
So that's
And then
why
you're
I started
over there
becoming a
digging through
collector.
my stone.
I know.
So ladies, today I was making some stone bags for a little promo we have coming up, and Janyl was in there rummaging through, trying to take some of my stones away.
I'm like, oh my gosh, do you know this stone? Like, we tried to go recut this one. Oh my gosh. I'm the same way. That's why it's like, and I'm the one that released all those stones. No. Janyl,
I'm throwing
it's a
these.
stone we can't ever get. So that's what's so great about those stone bakes is there are some collectible pieces in there that you'll probably never see again.
Yeah, but it was funny. I was telling her, oh, I'm not going to make these in front of you anymore. I'm going to go hide my stones. So Becky says she has 2 pink tourmaline rings, and that is the only reason she hasn't purchased another one.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah, because they are. I was like, oh my gosh, these are like, yeah. I remember when I did this, but I'm just like, wow, it's got such a presence about it. But the color and yeah, it's just really, really
Well, that
beautiful.
stacker, that tourmaline, pink tourmaline stacker band is 0.38 for your total carats. $93 with the additional discount. You get all 3 bands. Get that tourmaline plus those 2 stacker bands to go with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
great deal.
Yeah. No, I was loving the stackers too. Yeah, it was so funny. I was trying to go back in and see if we could do some of their stacks together. They're like, no. Come on, we're throwing them in with it. But no, my artisans right now, they're getting some of the most difficult stuff because we're doing a lot of granulation. Even the chain link, all the detail it takes to get the chain link done. So yeah, I'm like, no, they are overloaded right now. They're like, no specials.
Well, our sweet to the soul, it's our Janyl Sherman hammered tip to tip, one of our people's favorite designs, the tip to tip bracelet, that beautiful black spinel, huge oval stones with available in 3 sizes. So we're going to have you covered if you're a 5.5-inch wrist to a 7.75 inch wrist, and at 146. It's
Well, and I
amazing.
think both of the 2 bracelets that we're doing tonight. So my Harmony bracelet and then this one. So this is the lady that wants to have that impact like piece, you know, that like wow piece. And these have those really fancy scalloped. So it's a table cut.
That's what I was going to
with
ask you.
Scalloped on
Yes,
the edges.
okay.
So it's micro-faceted and it just picks the light and just sparkles.
Yes.
And then of course the next bracelet we're gonna show is like my classic ladies. Like I know you come and get these in every color. The sheer luck that just landed. I love the sheer luck, that navy with black. Oh my gosh. I have several outfits because navy that color was the color of the year. So man, did I find some cool clothes to go with my sheer Lux and my perfect Lux. That's what I picked too, the Sleeping Beauty turquoise, the perfect Lux that I'm going to try on today, and also the Peridot because that is, I'm still
Beautiful
mourning
stone.
that I can't get any more of
Can't get any more.
the checkerboard, the big pieces like this.
So our Harmony bangle, as you were saying, people buy it in multiple
Oh, yeah.
options, right?
The ruby, we have the ruby in right now too.
It has that push button closure, also has that retention hinge, so it's not going to fall off your wrist. It's going to be super secure, beautiful Janyl Sherman motif, and available in 3 sizes, fitting from a 6-inch wrist to a 5.5-inch wrist. I'm so sorry, 5.5-inch wrist to a 7.75-inch wrist.
Okay, we've got some options. That one I did try to do the whole like roll of what we've got on that.
And then we have a matching ring in our Divine Grace. Has that beautiful tree of life and high polish, available in sizes 7 through 12, $51.
Yeah,
Wow.
so good. And this is the one that I had on earlier too. It's just made yeah, I love the black spinel with the, porcelain jasper. It's just so easy. But I have so many other stones. Like I'm going to have this one coming in called All True Rose in a topaz. And it is so, so pretty. I'm going to be doing it with frangipanis, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, that's going to match back to the porcelain jasper. So pretty too.
And I put on the pillow today, I did the displays, I put the black spinel with the tourmaline. I thought it was gorgeous with that pink tourmaline
yes.
together. I'm like,
No,
oh,
I love black and pink together.
Love this
I
together.
love black and pink. And also, I actually have a black spinel collection coming up down the road with red because I love black and red. So that's going to be something coming up in the next month too.
Well, we have a necklace option here tonight in the black spinel with the Janyl Sherman and hammered details. We have a little bit of jawin on there as well.
Jane, I think I saw a picture of Jane in this, and I was like, oh my gosh, I don't have that necklace, and I need to be twinning with her. I designed it, but I don't have it.
It's a 20-inch necklace. We have a 4-inch extender on there, so you get the different lengths you can wear it, and $180 for a necklace with a
And it's a
hand-woven
collar
chain.
necklace. I love like a bib necklace, especially this summer, like having a great statement piece necklace like this to go over your t-shirts, your denim jackets, or, whatever you have, I think is great. Well, the next thing we are going to be showing is Sleeping Beauty turquoise.
I'm going to switch over to Janyl.
And it's so funny with this. Sheila Pennington, Miss Sheila Pennington, this is your collection. I remember when this debuted, and I ended up pulling your order. But I love the Sleeping Beauty turquoise, and I got to use blue zircon. So, not using blue topaz, but blue zircon. But this is the little bracelet that I was saying that I just love the little design. It's my little ID bar bracelet with the toggle, but I did the mini toggle. This was the first time I designed the mini toggle to this, but it is just, I think I did this in Tanzanite too. I believe I
think you
did it
did.
in Tanzanite. So there's two options. And then of course, like, come on, our tip to tips, this is that frangipani piece. But you know what? I did the Janyl Adair on the bracelet shank, so we'll kind of show. I did the Janyl Adair. Oh, you did hire the table this time. Okay. Because I saw you going this.
Oh, I usually end up like cracking my back like 10 times a
I
day.
heard you cracking going, oh, I wish I could crack. Yeah, so cute. I got some behind the scenes here. She's like, after she shows the jewelry, she's doing a little yoga. In between tables.
Gotta stay limber.
But
So
anyway.
you have the Sleeping Beauty paired with the blue zircon, correct?
Yes. Oh,
Okay.
yeah. It's the blue zircon. It's just icy. Like this blue zircon, like it reminds me of glaciers. And we're going, like, can you believe it? We're from America, so we think Alaska. Oh, yeah, Alaska. Quebec is so excited because Bali, there's no snow. There's, like, they have to go quite a ways. So we're going to have a blast. But we're going to have to talk her into doing a little live so you could.
Oh, that'd be fun.
I think she's going to be, no. She's very
We have a
shy.
request for you to come a little step in,
Oh,
just
yeah.
a little closer, and maybe pull your hand up so they can.
Oh.
There we go.
wanna see what I'm doing?
That's a little better. Perfect.
Yeah,
And
so
I love how it
love
looks.
this together.
Yes, and it looks great.
And I'm missing a bangle. I guess I had one on my tray. I started talking.
It looks great with the black diamond necklaces
Ooh,
too, paired
I
with the
actually
sleeping.
like this ring too, though. Yeah, it's very good. Oh, and
With,
don't forget
yes,
the black
it looks
diamond.
good. I was saying the Sleeping
Yeah.
Beauty looks really good with the black diamond necklaces.
There's nothing that doesn't go with black diamond.
Yeah. While you're up here, I'm going to keep you
Yeah.
up here for just a minute. Simona would like to know,
Oh,
there are any
Simona.
large black spinel pieces in the works, really large, like over 18 millimeters, especially in rings. She's looking for a big statement ring.
Oh my gosh. Do you know that I am working on one of my favorite bracelets? Isn't that crazy? You know the perfect like bracelet that had that little
The accents.
5mm accents in it? I'm doing that in black spinel. So I'm going to put it in a bracelet. A ring, I think, would price out. It would not, you wouldn't appreciate the price tag. But the bracelet, of course, yeah. So Simona, I am doing a really big piece, and it's bigger than 18. She said 18 millimeters.
She said, yeah, she wants a larger, yeah.
I think the ring that I ended up doing was a 12 by 8 because I thought that was like a good size. Yeah, everybody's used to, buying a black spinel for around 40s. In a bigger pieces, it's hard. It's hard to get that price point for you. But that other one I showed you, but I'm going to tell you, I'm still going to put it on my list, Simona. I'll see what I can do. Because sometimes I can do some cutting to get the carat weight down, but a big look. So I can do some tricks sometimes to because I'm always thinking of your budgets, okay? So I'll see what I can design for you.
All right, and we are back to Annika with the Sleeping Beauty turquoise bracelet in Garden Dreams. It's going to fit a 6 to an 8-inch wrist, and it has that beautiful frangipani pieces. And the silver pieces on this remind me like of the Eiffel. Is it the Eiffel Tower shape that's in that
A
shape?
little bit,
or
yeah, like right there.
Yeah, the little. I like the unique shape you've done in the silver pieces on the ends. It's kind of
Eiffel Tower.
something different. Yeah.
You would not be able to survive the plane trip.
Probably not. No. Hey, I made it to Maui.
There you go.
I made it to Maui.
You just need to take several stops along the way. You'll be great.
Oh,
Marva
no,
was
that's
telling this story that I had no idea about you. And
when
I
we
said,
flew.
no, she did not. Marv, you're making that up.
Oh, you'll have to tell me
I
about
know,
what that
it's
is
so
later.
funny.
It sounds like
I
something.
was like, you're making that up.
She might have exaggerated. You know, Marva. So 3 Sleeping Beauty stones, that beautiful robin's egg blue that you're looking for in the Sleeping Beauty without that matrixing, and just that really sought after color that
Well,
you've.
classics, right?
Yes.
These are some of those classics that are just like perfection. That's the thing. this is probably some of the largest Sleeping Beauty that I did, because these are the 8x10s. Getting 8x10s anymore is just not even something that people laugh when I call my vendor still. Hey, is there anything you can recut? Recut? You know, at the quality you want? Yes. Yes.
What, we had a question. What ship are you going on?
Actually, we were on
Or
Celebrity.
what cruise? Yeah.
And then I had to switch, because what happened is I booked and they sold out before we could get the other bookings.
Oh.
So what a big mess that is. So we ended up having to go on Princess.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was so excited because I guess the food is more known on Celebrity. So I was like, food, you know, I'm a foodie.
You are a foodie.
But anyway, it's going to be a blast regardless.
Yes.
And apparently you can get bigger rooms, or
And
I
you-
don't know. We'll see.
You don't know what you don't know, right? So you don't know what you're missing
Right.
on the food on the other one. So the food on this ship will probably be just as fabulous, and you won't
Right.
even yeah. So Janie,
Don't know what you don't know.
That's right.
Michelle, that's a good one.
Janie Smith says Annika styling and touring beautifully. Thank you.
Thanks.
Good job.
And this is our Garden Dreams bracelet in the tip-to-tip option with those Sleeping Beauty turquoise. Again, hand bezel set stone, but we have that extra little detail added around that bezel with those frangipanies. It is got the retention and beautiful under gallery, available in 4 sizes, almost sold out in most sizes though. So only 1 or 2 left on this.
The tip.
And fitting from a 5
That
and
was
a
our
quarter
reorder too. That was,
to an 8-inch wrist. Sorry, Janelle, go ahead. It was
Yeah.
a reorder.
yeah, this was, because it was just one of those ones in Sleeping Beauty. It's like, it's just perfection.
And we have the matching ring. I know this is one of your favorites. Nice big statement ring.
Oh, I love this, my spoon ring. It's like, contemporary low profile. The spoon rings were really cool, but not always so comfortable. So like my spoon ring, I said, I'm gonna make it comfortable. Can you imagine?
Well, and you made it beautiful with the bouquet of French panties on the under gallery there that we just saw. And Christy Miller said Princess is top of the line within the cruise industry.
Oh, it is.
And Gail says she loves Princess.
Oh,
so there you go.
I was kind of
Okay.
surprised when I
So
asked
he
you about
was
the
telling me
cruises.
Celebrity.
And you told, I was kind of surprised when you told me it was someone besides Princess. And I was like, that's weird.
Really? Oh no.
Yep.
Okay, well there you go. God is good all the time.
Yeah, all the
And
time.
hopefully I can get the other money back, because right now it looks like I might not.
Oh, just keep working them. You'll
Yeah.
get it.
Yeah.
I know, right? Just like the helicopter.
Just keep trying. So Joyful Journey ring is another option in the Sleeping Beauty. It has the frangipani band this time.
Oh, I love this little one.
I know.
Oh, I love
Isn't
this.
cute?
It's so funny.
my
I'm so drawn towards the turquoise all the time. I forget that I did this gorgeous, like, it's so rustic. Like, this is so hard for my artisans to finish off a band like this. But the biggest thing is we have to do so much finishing at the end, because I need it to be comfortable when you shut your fingers or when it's up against your other fingers. So, over the moon about this.
Oh my
And
gosh.
especially, I have to tell you the price point on this.
Well,
Like, I was so excited that I could get that big of a stone and
And
that kind of price point.
I just looked down my paper. I don't know if your paper has the additional 35%. I have it on mine over here, Janelle. $67 after
Oh.
that additional 35%.
No, and see, I'm looking at 103.
Yeah, I know. And
Oh, so you have the little cheater sheet.
I
Yeah, because
do.
I'm not doing math.
I'll make sure you have it next time.
Yeah. Well, I'm just like, well, and this is the thing. It is always important for me, and it's always a juggling act. And that's why we will just keep really small. We have to keep small so I can keep doing just really great prices. But I'm always going to tell you, ladies, I never want to put you in a position of overspending. So don't, because I would just feel horrible.
Yeah.
Only by within the budget you can do. But I am going to try to get the budget in your budget.
Yes. So I was noticing the blue color in that ring was just when she was showing it, but also in these earrings, it's just phenomenal.
Well, I really kind of went on a little bit of a
Wow.
turquoise, like, because it was getting so hard again with the turquoise. So, like, there is going to be a collection coming that I did the Mexican turquoise, because you've not seen me do a lot of Mexican, because it's really hard not to get the brown in the Mexican turquoise, solid pieces. Sleeping Beauty's known to be able to do the solid, but Mexican, lots of brown kind of mud that runs through it. So I did a Sleeping Beauty in Mexican turquoise collection, and
Ooh.
it is so pretty.
Oh.
I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to need the little chain bracelet. I did a little 3-stone with the chain. I went classic. Everybody needs this, and it will match with, of course you play it back with all of your Sleeping Beauty you already have. And I did it very generic in that sense for the motif, so that bracelet will go with everything you're seeing tonight.
And Christy Miller said, just so you know, celebrity is the lower end, so you'll probably be surprised you're going on a 5-star versus like a 3-star.
What?
Yes, that's what she says.
Oh my gosh.
We'll see.
Wow.
Just worked out.
See, I just trusted the person telling me to book in it. I didn't, maybe his experience is,
Well, yeah, maybe.
Joyful
Joyful.
deal with that company.
I don't know.
Our,
I'd like to believe that.
our Joyful Journey pendant has now the Sleeping Beauty turquoise with those beautiful blue zircon accent stones with it. $124 for the pendant. Has the gorgeous incorporated bail, and just
I love the work.
a lot of
my
work on
artisans
this.
did on this. It's
Right?
to me, I was going for that Victorian kind of like old world feel, a very handmade, and that's why like I had to not do blue topaz. I wanted to do zircon because that's what they used to do. That's what everybody wore back then, because it was pretty much the white represented like people for diamond rings. But blue, again, one of the ones where I had so much fun when I did luxury of Bali items, but this zircon is much, much more affordable. So I was like, not everybody could afford the luxury of Bali, so I was really excited to get this more affordable collection together for you.
Still,
But it's gorgeous,
beautiful,
right?
And it really pops that blue and that Sleeping Beauty. And I was researching, they were saying sometimes people use it in place of diamonds in their jewelry because of the shimmer.
Oh, they
There's just
did.
the sparkle in that blue zircon is fabulous.
Well, now why wouldn't you? You could do any kind of different stone, right? Because a lot of the diamonds anymore, they're all lab grown. Like, it's so crazy. I had not watched the regular TV. I watched a lot of other, and I was like, all they're talking about is lab created diamonds. And I went, oh my gosh, those big box people said they would never do that. And
Well.
like now, you don't know if you're getting a diamond or a lab diamond. But you know what? If it's sparkly and you feel like it's a great price, I'd say probably doesn't matter then.
Well, the matching ring is available in sizes 6 through 12 for $109, and then we have our Joyful Journey bracelet that completes the little collection.
I'm just laughing. You know what? You did stick that little bracelet because I said, where did that pop up? Because there was only 3 of the bracelet left. The Spirit Guides cuff. So you popped that onto the show. So there's only 3. I saw that. It's not lined up in the show lineup, this bracelet.
The one
on the next
on the
tray.
next tray.
Sorry.
Oh,
Because I'm realizing you didn't, it's
Okay.
not here.
okay.
So I was telling Simona, that's the one I'm doing in black spinel.
Okay. Okay.
But
I think
there's
we're
only
talking about
3
this.
of them.
I'm like, this bracelet, what?
We sold out of them before the show, so I released our samples. So we do that.
Oh,
That's-
is that?
yeah.
Okay. But that's because that's the bracelet I want. So,
Melanie Green says, how will you ever decide which jewelry you're going to take with you on your cruise? So I'm assuming you're going to be in your black diamond necklace.
oh yeah.
And
Always.
do you have some black knight or diamond you're going to wear with that?
Well, and that's the thing. Like, we'll have to see.
You'll have to see.
Because
See
we're
what
doing
new
a
comes
lot
in.
of activity stuff where I'm
Oh.
like, yeah.
But I'm sure you'll pick a few of your
I'm starting to
faves.
try to get a little bit in shape because it was so funny when we go to Bali. It's like power walking. Well, he runs, but you know how fast I walk, and Made's so much tinier than me. So his legs are not as long. So he's running, and I'm
Power walking?
that's the speed I go.
Well, the bracelet, we do have 2 sizes available, starting at a 5.75 inch wrist, fitting to a 7.75 inch wrist. That's those beautiful blue zircon with the Sleeping Beauty turquoise. And then we're going to show it with our Pure Joy bracelet in just the blue zircon with the Tree of Life motif. And it is a toggle adjustable bracelet, so fitting a 6 to a 7¼ inch
That's
wrist.
the one.
Oh my gosh,
Oh my
100,
gosh, love this.
116
Oh, gee, that's, oh, wow.
with the additional
Our
35%.
bracelets in all silver like that or more than that.
I know.
In our essentials.
Well, we're at 116.
I
It's
told you I priced a lot of the zircon. I needed to make it super affordable for everybody. So even when we debuted them, like, yeah, it's like everybody's gonna have a piece of zircon.
You know what I call that? A boost.
Oh, it's a boost.
It's a boost.
It's a boost.
That's a show boost if I've ever seen one. So 116 for the bracelet, and it has that centerpiece with the curve, so it's going to fit real smooth on the wrist. That luxury hand woven chain, and then you've even decorated the rings and the toggle bar.
So do they go to the show?
Anything.
We don't have the Friday show sheet anymore. We're just
Correct.
going off the
SARDA favorites.
favorites page.
Mm-hmm.
So any of you ladies knowing what we're showing today, you would have seen questions. It's SARDA favorites page.
SARDA favorites page.
Okay, there you go.
And then there are a few little last chance pieces thrown in here and there, but both of those pages are on sale with that additional 35% off, and that does end at 11:59 p.m. Pacific time today.
Mm-hmm.
This is our Share Joy ring in our stacker set. It has the watermark band, Tree of Life with the stone, and then the watermark stacker band with it. All sizes, 6 through 12.
Love it, love it. That is a band. It's so funny, we had so many of you ladies say, we want just the band, so I am working on just the band now, getting all the sizes because I want to keep it eternity.
And Candy Mara, congratulations. She just ordered the Garden Dreams turquoise pendant to match the tip-to-tip she recently purchased, and she can't wait for that checkerboard to be available.
Oh, yeah. Don't we love black and white? Well, and that is going to be, I think, a 4-piece collection I did, but I've got another 3-piece that I'm gonna bring that's gonna coordinate with it, not the same. So if you love this, then when the other one comes in, because I kind of feel like, the ladies are gonna want both. That's not gonna work if we bring it in the week, budget-wise.
Mm-hmm.
So the other one I'm bringing the next month. That way
Okay.
you have some time, because trust me, the whole collection looks so good together that I designed.
They're teasing me about my boost. Christy said, could you explain again what pages are being removed and why? The clearance page was up just for one day for shopping yesterday, Christy, and then we're taking it down. The prices are just too low to be able to keep up every day. So we're going to be giving that periodically for, like this week we did it for Memorial Day, special occasions where we've been told by finance we can do it every once in a while. We
Yeah.
just can't do it all the time.
Yeah, Janelle's
Not
not
every
allowed
day.
to go keep marking things, because 50 is keeping the lights
Lights
on.
on, right?
And
Yeah.
I tend to go over the 50 all the time.
Who are you
So
gonna
she's like, so that was her choice. We said,
Yeah.
okay, go ahead and take the clearance page.
Yeah, we want to be here on Fridays to be able to hang out with you. So we'll do
I
it from
know.
time to time, and we'll make sure we announce
We'll
it.
pop it every once in a while.
Yeah, and you can hit it hard when it comes on, and then we'll
Yeah.
take it back down. So, and then we have the SARDA favorites page. We still have our silver essential, or all things silver, and then also last chance,
Mhm.
and then new arrivals, of
Well,
course.
actually, yeah. Well, and if you look at what you guys, the team came up with, so it's like, because that's one thing. It's like, I don't want my joy smashed talking about that. So it's kind of in Joey and Michelle's. They're gonna kind of handle that part, so I can just keep designing and looking at the QAs and stuff like that. So, yeah. And I love it because you guys, it's like, okay, this is the highest you can go. You guys literally took it to the max. I was like, there we go.
It's Memorial Day.
I was like, this is perfect.
Oh, well,
It's like, I don't want to keep getting called in the office.
no,
I want to just keep designing.
It was funny when we were trying to figure out what to do for the weekend for Memorial Day. We were like, well, we got in trouble for Easter. What do we do there? Okay, we won't do that. So let's take it down a little bit more, less than. It was funny.
It was the same deal, but you just dressed it differently. How you did it, which I laugh. I'm like, you just did the markdown with the, like, and it's so good. It was so
So
good.
our spirit guide, so what we were talking about, the specials we're going to have
Spirit
coming up
Guides
this.
bracelet.
Yes.
Ooh. Okay, this is my like all-time favorite. You know, I have the watermark one too. But this bracelet, like I love so much. And but I've always wanted, so right now we're working on trillions, okay? Like the squares, because I want to micro facet them. So I already rejected the one. The middle, I want a special cut on that too, and I wanted more facets. So yeah, to me that and black spinel is going to be that forever piece. So the stones rejected, it's going to be towards the end of the year, but my goal is I'm hoping to bring it around December.
Okay.
November, December, I'm hoping. But I said we're starting the start of it to anticipate that, yeah. So I'm going for it because that big of a black spinel is kind of what's crazy, but I'm trying to cut it to where it's like spectacular.
Well, we only have 2 of these left, fitting from a 5.5 to a 7-inch wrist. And so hopefully you'll get that. $181 is your cost after that additional 35%. And congratulations to Rosemary Strickland. She just purchased her first Tanzanite piece yesterday.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
So,
Did you get one of the tip-to-tip bracelets? Because those are...
I don't know. She didn't
I cannot
say.
get that stuff anymore. I love those.
And that we have 2 requests back to back from 2 different people asking for that bracelet that we just showed, the cuff, and bringing it back in an all silver option, thinner all silver option. Thinner, not as wide. Yeah.
Oh, not as wide.
Yeah, like
Okay.
not as, yeah. So that's a little request there, and this is
Was
our
that Amberly?
no, it
Oh.
was Megan Phillips
Megan
and
Phillips?
Kathy Holt.
Oh, Kathy Holmes.
Mhm.
Okay.
And Ann Bukowitz loves that bracelet. She owns it and loves it. So
Okay,
yeah.
I know Annie. Annie, you're getting that when it comes to blacks, but I just know, like, and just black. The 3 of us, that is going to be our kind of bracelet. But I'll work on it. Yeah, definitely an all silver. I have, it probably will be, like, it usually takes me about a year to develop something, but we're fully planned. I had so many good silver items for the next year, but I'm never stopped. We're constantly always trying to cultivate new and different things, but I agree that would be a really pretty addition.
Our Glorious Promise bracelet has that Perfect Luck Mystic Topaz in the center. Then it's on each side of that center stone, we have our Sheer Luck Mystic Topaz, and then we have that beautiful Aquamarine.
Yeah,
That
these-
dreamy.
and this was a really specialty. So this Perfect Luck is not something you're going to see again. It was kind of one of those things. The stone was, you know how like I'm always trying new things, and then they come back and go, "We're not doing that again for you."
Yeah, it's just
But it's just so pretty. I love that. I think a beautiful elongated oval like this, but they are harder to make.
well. I was looking at the
lavenders.
aquamarines in that, and just the really soft color, and just the chatoyance, and just the beautiful.
The best of both worlds. Like this is my favorite thing, to sit down and find that perfect mix. So whenever I plan a bracelet out, Michelle, it never stays that way. The stones come, the reality of that. Like I think these materials, and that's why I'm always cutting and stashing away stone, because it's like, I know which one's gonna work. And then I get to make that bracelet that is perfect. Where other places, like before, it was like, this is what we want, and that's what I would make, and I'm like, oh, I know it could be better. So my multis, like I said, I will get a multi on everybody at one point.
Well, this is another option with the Perfect Luck and Sheer Luck. So just the 2 stones without the aquamarine. So another option.
This is for
And
smaller wrist
I was
too,
going to say
Michelle.
5.5-inch wrist.
Yes, this one I did. Okay, so the other bracelet,
The first
2
one-
different fits.
Yes. So the first bracelet with the aquamarine fit a 6 to a 7.75-inch wrist, and this is going to be a little smaller, from a 5.5 to a 6.75-inch wrist.
Yeah, so like on this one, I wear it on the second to the last, and on this style, but I do love it because it's a bar hinge. And bar hinges, you couldn't get more luscious with that Sheer Luck and the Perfect Luck. I just couldn't resist doing 2 different bracelets on this one for you.
Debbie DeWitt says that blue bracelet is gorgeous, or the blue is gorgeous.
Now, I love this style. This is one of my favorite new styles that I've been doing a bit more. I think it's just like you got your classic, you know, with that chain kind of look with some just stones that are just collectible, you know. So this one is the price and affordability on this one is kind of insane.
Well, with that additional 30% off, we're at $136 for a 3-stone bracelet, and it has that luxury
This is
chain,
a special,
the
like
specialty
this
chain
cut
with
you're
it.
not going to see anywhere else. Because literally, it's the cutting on the top. You know how we did all those towers? So it's literally a perfect tower that goes into the top, the point of this. So the cut on it is so cool. So in person, you're going to notice that really it's almost like a gemstone tower. The shapes that when we did the specimens, that's the shape that I have cut, and the points meet together. And then there's like a little diamond on the side of it. So really, yeah, note this stone. Like, those are things that I'd love to do for you that you're not gonna find anywhere. 'Cause
Well-
we're literally drawing them up and having the lapidaries cut them.
And 2 size options there, from a 6 to a 7.5 inch wrist. And we have this matching joy flowing ring in the aquamarine with the sheer luck mystic topaz accent stones, available in all sizes 6 through 12. $77.
This one is so pretty. I was like, this is my tiara style. Yeah. So it's just, yeah, I love the filigree work. I love the little jawbone beads. It's just like really delicate, but like, again, I mean, timeless gemstones, like aquamarine. Oh yeah. And it's I love sheer luck because it's really more like sapphire. You know, it's the color sapphire.
Oh yeah. Do you hear the bird outside?
Oh,
There's
the
a
bird
bird. I
singing.
wonder if they can you guys hear the
birds
bird
singing.
singing?
Oh,
back
the
there?
chirping
birds
like
are
crazy.
So happy. They're 11.
He's right outside my
Oh,
window.
the
He's
bird-
really
my
loud in
cats
my
are
ear.
going crazy right now. Like this morning, there was this bird, and I thought, oh, is it a hawk? I got scared because, oh no, some animal like it kept swooping down. But then I realized that's not a hawk. It's just a bird being super happy, like really doing all of his wingspan. It
Nice.
kept going. He was probably feeding, right? They like the little bugs maybe in the morning or whatever. But oh boy, my cats on the catio today, they were having a blast.
This is a different option for you in the aquamarine ring, available in sizes 6 through 12 as well. $64 for the single stone ring. Our living promises.
Oh, and the blue topaz. We're going to be showing the little blue topaz one, that little ring set. I love that because if anybody bought that, right? Yeah, it's next. If anybody bought the Spirit Guides, this is the ring that I brought in to go with the blue topaz on that bracelet.
And this one is over in Last Chance, actually.
Yeah,
So you'll find this
yeah.
in Last Chance at $58 in sizes 7 through 12. Just a few left. So
Grab that
down.
bracelet real quick and just show the blue topaz on that, would you?
This one?
So yeah,
Yeah.
so if anybody bought this, which I know a lot of you did, because that was like one of the biggest hits we did for you. That ring is the only one I'm gonna have coming in like this, in the square, that will play back to that. But I love the twist though to it, and I love the Tree of Life, like Eternity Band on the back of this. I love this ring.
Oh, it is so cute.
So forget about the watermark scallop, which is just always fun. This is just a standalone. It's to wear by itself. It's just a really pretty, that good size to wear with your other statement rings, I think. Perfect.
Well, you can always take that watermark band and slide it on your thumb and have another whole nother finger with a ring.
Yeah, love it.
Christina Mazzotti, no R in there. I wanted to thank you guys for giving us sneak peeks. It's really nice to be able to save money for anticipated pieces.
Oh,
So, she's liking the sneak
she
peeks.
loves to do those. Like, yeah, that's Michelle's thing. She's a sneaky peek queen.
I am. And games.
And
Games
yeah.
and trivia.
Please know me on my headstone. I loved games.
Games. Let's
I
play
did the
games.
best games for my friends. That's my jam.
So this is our Elysian ring in the perfect luck in that east-west setting, and available a little more
this one's
limited.
great.
We have a 6 through 11 in this one.
What?
sizes 6 through 11.
Really? Ooh, I
Oh,
love
no,
it.
8. 8's gone too.
Oh,
So
okay.
sorry, 6,
Okay,
7,
'cause there's
9,
only
10,
8
11.
rings. That's why I was
Yeah.
like, yes. Okay, love it. And it is different. It's the perfect look, but the thing is, it's something that, you know how when I design a collection and the cut of the stone, the colors like vary, but to me, it goes the best with like my blue topazes.
And Debbie was asking how much was the bracelet that had the peridot in it, and it's on sale for $181. She's referring to the cuff.
Yeah, that one was one of my giveaways. That one is supposed to be like a $600 cuff. I didn't price it that way when it came in, and yeah.
There's only a couple left, so that's
why,
something.
I mean, I always put it up at a ridiculous, like it was below cost. So, yeah,
And-
that one was one of my, like, yeah, every once in a while I have to throw something in, and I hope you ladies always kind of know. I know Janyl, this is one of her lost leaders. That's one of those. Okay, you know what? This is the one that I was talking about, how classic. That's what I love. Like, I love doing, sometimes if you're really vested in that gemstone, you're loving it so much, I like doing the multi with the chain. Besides, I Peridot, the quality of what I get to do for you, and these are so good. But that just kind of gives you a little look. Look how cool this is, that little westy setting. Isn't that wonderful? Yeah, and this is the one that has the watermark, but it has the little scallop. And that is something that is really hard for my artisans. Sometimes the smaller rings, sometimes will be more work. Like this ring took a lot more work than this one. Not this one though. Yeah. But yeah, just kind of fun. I think the blues always, of course, we're a denim nation. I know you girls, yeah, I bet you anything Janice has this.
She might.
Every time I wear denim, I'm like, Janice.
And I'm going to have you step in just one little bit so they can see those wrists and hands.
Sure.
And
Okay,
just
let me
bring
put
them
that
up
back
here.
on. Okay,
Perfect. I
wanna
can see the top one and then flip. Now we can see the other one. Perfect.
There, see, I'm gonna have you model behind me every time.
There you go.
Janelle, do
Oh,
this.
way? Where, Michelle?
And Gail Miller says she
Yeah.
has 20 pieces in her cart. So I'm going to say,
Gail?
"Ooh, Gail,
Okay.
be sure to check out before 11:59 p.m. so that you get those
She's
discounts."
celebrating. She's celebrating.
Oh,
because
yeah.
She's like, yeah, she's grandma.
She's buying those pieces
Yeah.
that she'll hand down.
That's right. I love it. Well, enjoy. Yeah, I always tell people to put it in their cart and see, like, what the discount.
Oh, right.
Ooh, which, like, yeah, you gotta play with that, right?
Yeah,
I do
absolutely.
the same thing. And every once in a while I do, I'm like, treat myself, send, or buy, or whatever, close the cart out. Yeah. Okay, we will see you back in a minute. I'm
A
gonna do the
question on
Peridot for you
this
last.
was if this east-west ring matched that cuff. So if we could compare it to the cuff real quick.
Oh, yes, it does. Because I can tell you, I designed that, and the cuff was the first thing that I made. But this other collection came in after to go with it.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. We're going to show some Tanzanite.
Love this set. Ooh, I know. I might actually, don't turn the QAs into that. I think I need that.
What, the ring?
The
I think we already did.
Oh, did we?
No, I'm just teasing you. No.
You're so naughty. You're so naughty.
Debbie Dewitt said nobody does blues better than Miss Janyl.
I know, sometimes I think, oh my gosh, we have too many blues. And then it's like, where'd all the blues go? So you
Right.
ladies love blue.
They do.
Okay. I know, I'm always watching to see. I always want to give you a really good selection. What makes me so sad is we did a whole series of green. There's like hardly any green coming the rest of the year. There's a little trickle here or there, but I'm like, green stones are really hard. I just ran them. Sometimes I do too much of something, right? Because I would have wished I would have saved some of the greens so we would have some greens later mid-year, right? Because I'm going to starve you of the greens for a while. Then they're going to come back for holiday, just a few.
Our light of day bracelet in Tanzanite is just over a carat in the beautiful Tanzanite gemstone. It is the last chance item, so you'll find this over in last chance at $155, fitting from a 5.5 to an 8-inch wrist.
I know, ladies have been waiting for me to move some of that Tanzanite over. You're like, when is the Tanzanite going to move? And it's like, I'm not getting any more Tanzanite, so I finally was like, I do have to move something for you. But yeah, we don't have, it's harder, like, Yeah, it's the Tanzanite that comes in. More goes back
Than what we get to,
keep.
yeah.
Yeah.
So our Noble Promise has 7.6 carats. It is our tip-to-tip bracelet in that,
Oh, I love this. It's
The
like
kind of
all the little dollar beads that are just perfect. I love the little twisted cable around, but most of all, these stones, ladies, are so special. Like the cutting, the microfaceting, but the size of this stone, like Tanzanites, yeah, these are not easy to get anymore.
I
And
love
the
a
rough
fa-
to cut them.
I love a faceted Tanzanite. I think it's beautiful, but I just am in extra love
With the raw
with the raw
Tanzanite. The
Tanzanite.
raw is just,
Yeah, it is just
well, and
so.
just the sheer size anymore. But here's the thing, like, I like the bigger pieces. That's like my favorite. Some of the small, it just, for me, doesn't make the impact. Like, yeah.
So
For the
Leanne
price.
Pope says all the way from London. So she must be traveling, but she's tuned in.
Oh
So
my gosh,
Wow.
are you in London?
nice. Appreciate the
Oh
support
my-
from London.
Leanne, I hope what a fun way to spend Memorial Day. Wow.
And
She's showing off all her bling. Yeah, we've actually got some customers now, quite a few, like from London recently. So,
well,
yeah,
yes,
Leanne's probably walking around going, yeah, do you know?
you know Sarda?
You can actually shop right here in London.
So our gratitude wins. It has 4 carats in Tanzanite and available in 4 sizes. It's a different tip-to-tip option, and this is the cushion in that raw Tanzanite with the faceting, fitting from a 5.75 to an 8 1/4. So a little bit roomier on
Lori
this
Bush
one.
just got this one, so I'm like, yep, we're doing that changeover. Remember, Lori, it's the raw Tanzanite, but it's amazing. Yeah.
And oh, she's laughing. London, Alabama.
Oh, that's, well, still, Alabama. how
Alabama.
Fun. No,
That's funny.
I love, oh my gosh, so cool.
And we have a Tanzanite ring. It's a 0.4 carats. It is a 2-set stacker and available in sizes 7 through 12. $77 for the Tanzanite ring. You get both rings,
Oh,
the
I love
gemstone ring
that.
and that little extra
Oh, wow,
stacker
they were
band.
Under 100, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
under
that's great.
$100.
That's great, that's great. Well, that's why, it's like we're not moving over to the last chance, but we are doing yeah, that's wonderful.
It's Memorial Day.
Yes, I know, we always, we look
I
for
know,
those.
we
When's
do.
there gonna be another holiday?
Right? What are we going to do next time? Yeah. And then our Valor ring in the Janyl Hammered. Another little play off your spoon ring, but I like the open work on this
Oh,
one.
This is, it's so pretty, like, this is gonna be that forever ring, right? Like, when I think of that, because that design, right? But also just the filigree, the openness, but it's gonna be that really low profile that's so comfortable.
A beautiful under gallery. You left a little opening behind the stone to get that light through, so you're really going to get the sparkle in your Tanzanite. Available in size 5 through 9, and then an 11 is what we have left. $72 for that oval shaped Tanzanite. That is
Love it,
gorgeous.
love it. Yeah, that's definitely things I always try to shoot for, like, it's always a good day if you can find a ring under $100. That's Tanzanite. That's
Sterling silver,
always good.
handmade, all the way from Bali. Master silversmiths that have been doing it for
Right.
many, many years, and stones that you've selected that go through our rigorous stone selection process. It's that 5-step process.
I know there's a lot of Tanzanites in your stone base, huh?
Yes.
Now, this bracelet, it looks horrible on the website, and it is
Oh.
the prettiest bracelet on. It is like, in the design of this, how I curved it, even the chain, like it is gonna be that perfect fit. This is the one I did decide to do a lot of different sizes, because to me, this is, I've done the toggles, I've done the lobster claw, but this one I wanted to give you that range of sizes. It's not something I do all the time, but I do love this. Like, it's just, you were missing that perfect chain bracelet, right? And I wanted to give you the press button, that really like invisible clasp, right? But we really did get it to where if you're 5 3/4 interest, I'd say even a 5.5, really, you could still go, all the way up to 775. I've given you one of those bracelets. So make sure you go find your perfect fit. That means you better have a SARDA bracelet sizer. If you don't, we do put them in your stuff for free, okay? Because that one is gonna be one of those bracelets, ladies, that hard for me to ever go redo again. And like get that perfect, like really great fit. Plus, I've got a bunch of things this year that are gonna match back to that so pretty.
And we have it with that additional 35% off savings for Memorial Day, $97 for the all silver bracelet.
Yeah, and that tree of life, just to get that like it is just spot on, spot on.
Ooh, I know a favorite of many of you, the Rainbow Moonstone.
Oh my gosh, who does not have the bracelet first? That tip to tip, me and Athena were talking about this the other day. She was like, we constantly talk about how great this bracelet, the tip to tip is. Love it, love it.
So Megan Phillips has a 5.5-inch wrist, owns the all silver bracelet, says it fit a little roomy, but it fits perfect. She still wears it, it fits a little roomy, but it works perfect. So you were, yeah,
and
5.5.
you can get kind of fitted, or like there's difference. So when you go to look at your perfect fit, so thank you for that information for everybody. And Megan, oh goodness, I've got some of those bracelets. Is she come to the Days event?
I'm not sure if she is or not.
I found some.
I can't remember
Like
who's-
I made sure I tried to find as many
look at the
because
list.
Cynthia, you know, she was like, I need more bracelets, Janyl. So I tried to put out as many as I could, like of the things that I've designed. But I also did a bunch for Kirsten, Michelle. Yeah, because she's got such a tiny wrist.
So Kathy Holt says she loves Rainbow Moonstone,
Just
and
like
yes, she has the tip to tip. And Leanne Pope is loving the Royal Bali Blue earrings with the dangle.
She loves the earrings. I do. I think these are just so cute. I love how the little like drop dangles. But I'm crazy about drops just because like I would cut everything in a drop if I could. Oh, matter of fact, do you know, it was so funny. I was thinking about Beverly Hands. You know, I buy things and collect. They had made these like beyond Swiss blue drops that I saw at a show one time. We don't even use that. It's not even good with the jewelry because it's a side drill. But I bought them and they've been sitting on my design desk. And I'm like, man, these are amazing. And I thought, I wonder if Beverly does
Could
stuff with the
do
side drill.
something
Like,
with the
wouldn't that
side
be
drill?
cool to like, yeah. But I was like, okay.
I'm sure if she's watching, she'll message me and let me know. And Megan said, no, unfortunately, all the way over in Maryland, so she won't be able to make it.
Oh.
And Becky Wayford said she loves how these bracelets, the little wish bracelet with the 3 stones, how this slenderize your wrist.
Oh, yeah.
And the bright blue really is popping.
Slenderize, we like, yep, anything, that's why I like my long necklaces. I'm always like, oh, that, we're gonna use that now, slenderize.
And these are the earrings that Leanne was referring to earlier in the Royal Bali Blue with that beautiful little chain link bead on the bottom.
The baby bead that's so hard to make.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like all these cute little detailed things.
$67 sterling silver
Nice.
earrings. You guys, this is a great time to start buying Christmas gifts. I know it's
Oh,
crazy to
yeah.
think about Christmas already, but at these prices, can you imagine?
Christmas in July.
Right? You're getting a nice.
Well, and I'm really like trying to line out where there's gonna be so many different stones like coming, and then we'll bring some, okay, this is the bracelet. That everybody, trust me, get this bracelet. One of my best tip to tips I've ever done. I like it because it's the chain link, so super contemporary. I snuck that little tree of life on the underbelly. That's what I love. But it's the cable twist. I mean, it couldn't be more classic. But those rainbow moonstones, so hard.
Oh.
To be honest, I did this, and everybody's. Then after they were set, I took a bunch out. So, and then it's so funny now. Everybody's like, "Why? What's wrong with this, Janyl?" So trust me, the ones that are coming home to you, like,
no, this
they're
is
moonstones
beautiful.
that can't be replaced, like because they've got that transparency, you know. So it's kind of a miracle that we get the blue flash. Like that's not supposed to happen when you get that much of the clear. It's supposed the flash happens more with this solid where you can't see through it.
Well, I learned when I was researching about rainbow moonstone that it's actually labradorite. It's a labradorite feldspar.
Oh, it's feldspar family.
Yeah.
They're cousins.
Yes, so
They are.
I didn't know that. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, interesting.
It's not labradorite, but it is
Well,
a
I mean,
feldspar.
yeah,
Yes.
it comes from that whole
Yeah.
family.
Well,
so-
anything, why, and people are gonna be like, no wonder, I love labradorite and I love rainbow moonstone.
Mm-hmm.
But I do have to tell you, a lot of people are like, I'm a rainbow. But this is not common rainbow. Like, I will do as much as I can, but at one point, I love rainbow. We might only be able to get this stuff that's all white at
Oh.
one point. So it is not that common, and I would not stop using it because I can't get this. I'm just only gonna put it the best quality I can ever find you until it's not, we can't find it again. Because most of this now is going for about 130 a carat. Can you believe it, for rainbow moonstone? We're talking low-grade diamonds can go for 130 now. Like, no, seriously, it's kind of
Yeah,
nuts. People
yeah.
think cheap rainbow moonstone, but there's different grades and different prices that they put on stuff. So that's what I love. Like, I get to cut a lot of this, and I've got specialists that are just teams of people that help me find different rough. That's what they're specialized. They're specialized in going in and then cutting some of this stuff. So, yeah, I'm always over the moon to be able to do rainbow moonstone that has this see-through through it, right?
Well, the bracelet we did have in 4 sizes, fitting from a 5-inch wrist to a 7.5. We had the wrap ring that is over in Last Chance if you're looking for that one, and $51 on that. And then now we're showing the Faithful in Prayer ring, which has the royal Bali blue accent stones on
Yeah,
each
and
side.
I'll go a little smaller sometimes in a cable, because when it's a smaller bracelet like this, like say I do a 675 all the time. Like 6'5" I tend to do my favorite 6'5", 6 1/4 in the cable bracelets like this.
Well, Audrey wore her moonstone yesterday and loves it.
Isn't it? Don't you just stare at it all day like you're like, oh, who are you? Hello, lovely. Like, you're so delicious.
Rebecca Spurgeon wanted to say hello to you. Hello, Janyl.
Hello, Rebecca. How are you doing?
She's here, and
Did you just find us
I
recently?
don't know.
I'm
And
wondering.
and then Terry Edge said, "Hi everyone, sorry I'm late, so just joining."
Oh, Terry, that's
So
are
welcome,
you
welcome.
Is everybody starting their Memorial Day weekend already?
They are, I think so. That's
We are
it.
so excited that you're here starting it with us.
I
Like,
know.
how exciting for us.
And we're kicking it off with
Thank
that
you.
show boost of additional 35% off on the Last Chance page or the SARDA Favorites page, and that is till 11:59 p.m. So make sure you check out before that time, and that is Pacific time. And
I
Janelle's
love
raving
this.
about
I would love this on a
Yes.
long chain. Like, he is
Oh,
my
yeah.
favorite. Like, of course, close. Oh my gosh. You know what? I'm gonna put this on my black diamond necklace because, like, this
Okay.
is one that's so classy that I would wear with my black diamond necklace.
Well, beautiful. It has that royal Bali blue accent stone in the bail with that chain link motif, our rare earth magnet, so you're not going to lose that pendant enhancer, and the chain link drop.
I think, and then my favorite ring is the 3-stone.
Yeah.
That's like, it's
That's
my
mine
favorite.
too.
I'm always like, ooh, whenever I put it and plan it for a show, I always take it, put it on, like, oh, because I love the side design on this too. Like, doing the 3-stone, I used to do like thicker 3-stone rings. This was my series where I went, I'm gonna do it like a 1-stone, like a tiny 1-stone, like
Oh.
stacker. And that's kind of what I did with the 3-stones. So it's probably one of the most dainty, petite bracelets I've done.
So we have
I
another
mean rings, sorry.
ring. Yeah. So this is in Last Chance. This is one of the blue zircon bracelets with the chain link. Just a couple left in each size. $110 after the discount, fitting from a 575 to a 775
It is,
wrist.
the fit on this one, like, me and Athena had so much fun getting this just right. I love this. This is going to be a bracelet. One of my favorite little chain link kind of pieces, but I love that I did the mixed motif, so you're going to get the
Right.
watermark with it too. Just a great piece. And it looks so good with the stackers because I did the chain link and the watermark stackers. that have the best of both worlds, right? That will go together. I think my favorite, I really love, actually, if you're gonna, the pink tourmaline and the love one another, put that on your heart list. That's probably one of my favorites.
Well, I'm thinking this is probably the last time we're going to get to show this one because there's only one left in one size and a couple left in the other. So
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be around. We have the Love One Another Blue Zircon Stacker Ring
Ooh,
set.
and the earrings too. The earrings.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
everything's...
the earrings, yeah.
So the Love One Another Blue Zircon ring is in last chance also. Has the chain link stacker band with it. Available in a size 7, 8, 10 through 12.
See, we were showing the blue zircon, Love One Another. It was coming up and I was like, oh my gosh, that Love One Another, the pink tourmaline on our show today. Don't forget about that one too. But I did this one in the round. I did the blue zircon and I also did Tanzanite. So you'll be able to find that, both of those.
So this is 0.68 carats in blue zircon for $77. And you get both rings. It is a set.
I'm the kind of person, and Tracy, it's so funny, Tracy, my girlfriend, same way. She was like me, when you like something, she'll get that, okay, she's getting multiples, right? Because that way,
one in every
I love
color.
it so much, I know if I ever ruin one, or if I do this, so instead of that, just in one color, I'm trying to do
In
a pink, a blue. Yeah, I'm trying to hit all the colors free, because our Love One Another, of course, is one of the prettiest. It's a pretty little, sexy little ring.
It is.
So pretty.
This is our poised ring. It is a set of 2 as well. Has 0.68 carats, so same size stone. Available in all sizes. So we have sizes 6 through 12 left. It is in last chance as well for $71.
That's so good.
And then last item on this tray, and then we still have 2 more trays to go, but we're doing good on time. So we probably will be right on time tonight.
Oh, wow.
I know, we're doing
Look at
good.
that.
So our earrings in blue zircon, 1.36 for our total carat in the chain link motif design on the ear wire.
Chain and link.
$83 on the earrings with once you put them in your cart. So you'll see that additional 35% show boost in your cart.
And there are Tree of Life and chain link, which I love. I give you that option.
I'm gonna get them. I'm gonna start a hashtag, a show boost movement. I think.
Okay, there you
Show
go.
boost.
There you go. Well, you better give something away when you do it then.
I will. Well, maybe we'll do that Wednesday.
Yeah, we need, I feel like we have not done giveaways. That's why I love doing that. I love
I
starting
know.
the show with like a giveaway.
Well,
So I was like, I'm gonna give one away and then we're gonna do another one. But I know that the giveaways are like the promotions we do on the website. I do.
Oh.
But I like to random, like ladies that are watching the show, it's my favorite thing to go. And you get something.
and
Like,
you're a
It's
winner.
your Oprah moment.
Yes.
I love it. It's the best.
So Peridot. We're moving on to Peridot. Beautiful,
Okay,
beautiful green here.
Peridot, there's only one piece. That's not in the fancy, but it was too cute. It was the little round, the ovals. Over and over. I know you will regret not getting one of these oval, large checkerboards, okay? These, nowhere. And everybody I'm talking to, they think I'm insane even asking for a size Peridot in a fancy checkerboard. So the 2 bracelets, the 1 ring, those, like,
Oh yeah.
you gotta get one of those.
Look how perfect you've curved the bars on the side of this where it hugs her wrist. As soon as she laid it down, you just saw it go
Well,
and suck right into the wrist there.
And the ladies asked, like, Janyl, we love this bracelet. Can you bring other gemstones? So I was like, okay, but they're going to be like the big ones. So the ruby, it's going to be the black spinel. It's going to be a Peridot, like the ones that are just like your classics.
We have 3 size options, starting in a 5.5-inch wrist to 8.75-inch wrist, and we're at $112 on this after the discount.
And the color, I love that there's this like lemon, yellow, green glow that pops out of the Peridot. Like it is just such a happy Peridot.
It is.
But
They're-
yeah,
they're-
and I'm looking at you going, you're just, yeah, he's so precious because he's so rare.
They're having fun in the feed with my show boost thing right now. they want us to do a little cartoon of Joey and I boosting you up over like a fence or something. They're being silly with me.
Oh, that's cute.
So we have our Wondrous Grace tip-to-tip bracelet, and it has those large oval stones, and then we have the little accent stones in Peridot as well, available with that Janyl Dare and hammered motif, 4 sizes from a 5.5 to an 8-inch wrist, $136. Oh, come on, Janyl. $136 for the tip-to-tip. $136 after the 35%. I know.
I wish she was on camera right now for that face.
This is one of those show special deals. Like every once in a while, one of those slips through that is priced maybe a little bit lower than we anticipate. So grab that Peridot bracelet, everyone.
Okay, don't do the one stone, just do the tip to tip.
Right?
Like,
That's a phenomenal
don't
deal.
stop. Like, no.
So,
it's the tip to tip.
You might want to get that before Michelle fixes it after the show. No, I'm kidding. I'll leave it till tonight. I'll leave it till tonight.
You know, like, there's people that, like, yes, we can do that for you, but here it is.
So, show special
The
only.
stone is more for one piece of the stone than the whole bracelet.
So I'll leave it until midnight tonight, but we will get this
That's
corrected by
amazing.
tomorrow. So you have until 11:59 p.m. to check out on that Peridot bracelet. And then we have a Janyl Dare and hammered Wondrous Grace ring that's going to match back.
That's awesome.
Available in sizes 5 through 12 for $67.
Wonderful.
Or maybe,
Actually, I probably did mess with the price. That's probably why. Remember when they said, don't stop doing that? You know, you can't if we're doing. So I'm like, oh, I was having so much fun with the website. Until I didn't. No, I was still having fun, yeah.
they're teasing, they're saying, go
It's
grab that
probably me.
Peridot bracelet.
No, the tip to tip, like, just.
They're
yeah.
saying to go grab it before the finance department finds out.
No, because you know what happens is we would run something and our system, the problem was it would take the last sale price and think it's the MSRP price. So there are some things that it was weird like that. And I kind of feel like that might have been wrong.
Maybe.
Which is good for whoever's finding it.
Till 11:59 p.m. And we have a Janyl Dare Peridot stack set. So we have the 0.8 carats, so almost a full carat in Peridot in the ring. And then we have those 2 stacker bands to go with it for $77, available in sizes 6 through 11.
Wonderful.
And then we have your Held Up in Grace, which is the tip to
Oh,
tip
that's like my favorite.
in the all silver. And we have this in
So you see where that's going?
7 sizes. So we have this is a great example of why that Peridot is priced so crazy.
No, so you see now why it's wrong.
The all silver option here in a very similar bracelet is $129 for an all silver bracelet, which is a phenomenal deal for this bracelet.
No, it
So
is-
that
yeah.
just shows you how
How
stupid
wrong the
crazy.
Peridot is.
how wrong.
That's why I'm like, whoops, that should be this
Yes.
show special.
So we will definitely this is a great comparison here. So the $129 for the all silver option and $130. What was it? $136
I know.
For
That's
the
why I
Peridot.
said, yeah.
and available in seven sizes for that silver bracelet, starting in a 5.25-inch wrist to an 8.25.
Love it.
And then the last ring on this tray is the Janyl Dare statement ring in all
Love
silver.
this ring. Love this ring.
It is
I
gorgeous.
did a small version, which, you know, Amberly always wants like that smaller, and then I did this version. So it's kind of funny. That's why, like, if you look at the two, like this one, you're like, wow. But the smaller version, right, harder to kind of get that kind of detail, but that's kind of that same example of sometimes when you make one size or, you know, why sometimes I do a second one. That's like this kind of more of a statement piece,
Yeah.
but absolutely gorgeous.
So we had a request to try those on model them side by side, please. And then Janyl, we're going to come to you next after we show the blue
Oh,
zircon rings.
Peridot.
And we're going to show your Peridot look. And then
Yeah.
after that, ladies, we have one more tray of some beautiful pink tones. We're going to show these
I
rings
made
first
it
here.
easy too. I just put it on one hand. But this ring,
You don't have to. You don't have to pose yet,
Do you
Janelle.
think? Oh,
We're
okay,
gonna
sure, we switched
Gotta
it.
do. Not yet. I'll let you know. Hold on. Side by side on the zircon. There you go, Joanne.
Zircon.
All right. Now we're gonna come
Hey,
to
Joanna?
Joanne Molina. Yeah.
Joanne.
You
See,
say Joanna.
Why do I make up names for people? Joanna and Annie. Janie, I say.
Yeah, I think it is. It is
You
Janie.
know-
But you do it. It's
No.
Janie Southall Smith. Janie.
Okay.
So hers is
See, this
Janie.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, but
'Cause
Joanne.
I'm like, it's so cool. I love Janie. Okay. I thought you told me I was doing it wrong.
No.
I
No,
didn't say
Janie.
So when I'm
Janie.
saying Jane now,
It's
Janie. I'm
Janie.
talking about you, Janie. I like her.
What are you wearing, Janelle?
Okay, so the peridot, and obviously we know the tip is wrong, and I love it. You know what? We used to make a lot more mistakes like that.
We
So I
did.
feel like sometimes we do need to make the mistake. This is the one for the all silver though that I'm telling you. I love the presence, but you look at this ring and you would think the weight would be so much. Mm-mm. Just feels oh, no wonder. Yeah, it's my kiss of the gallery for you. That's what it is.
Well, I love how you've paired the tip to tip with the all silver option, and then you put that chain one in the middle, and then
This is you.
yeah.
I'm just mirroring you. And then I design more watching you. I love it. You ladies have the best style. Okay, cool. Well, the last one is the pink fluorite, and I'm kind of excited about this because it is one of the hardest, most rarest fluorites right now. We love the color change. We love that blue because the colors were so big this year, but to me, this is that grown out magenta pink, right? It's like a magenta pink.
And we're gonna show it.
Okay?
Here we
See you
go.
soon.
This is our beloved and chosen, and it is in 5 different size options. So starting in a 5.25 to a 7.5 inch wrist, and has the pink fluorite with those beautiful rhodolite garnets. I love the
My
rhodolite.
favorite is
Uh,
the bead. I made a bead
Oh,
closure.
yes,
I
the
love
bead
it
closure.
with a magnet.
And very limited though. Everything's in red on my paper, ladies, which means there's only a couple left of the different
No,
sizes.
You did.
So
You love this. Every QA, that means you're getting one
Mm-hmm.
of these. But it was so fun to see whenever I pulled this, and it's just beautiful. Like with that rhodolite couldn't have been a perfect pairing. But you know, there are a lot of shades. You know, we talked about tourmaline having a lot of shades. When you say rhodolite has so many different shades. Also, so when I find one that I love, like I talk to my vendor and my cutter and say, how much, what are we looking at? I want it all.
yeah, I'm loving the rhodolite. And there was Susan had asked if I could zoom in on you, but I don't have that capability with our camera.
Okay.
I'm not able
Did
to.
you want to see something closer?
Maybe. So Susan, let me know what you wanted to see a little closer, and maybe we could try and get closer to the camera.
Yeah.
But we don't quite have those capabilities, not yet.
And you know what happens too, I go too close because I haven't done it, and it blurs the camera because, you know, these Apple iPods are too smart. They're like, wait, you know.
So we also have the cuff in the pink fluorite with the rhodolite garnet option. 3 sizes fitting from a 5.5 to a 7.75 inch wrist. 165 after that 35% has the kickback. So that's going to be really easy to help you make it easy to
Such
put
a
it on
pretty
and take it
style.
off.
Like once I finished this one off, I was like, oh my gosh, I was missing a really beautiful bracelet like this for you ladies. I love that. I really did, you know, a bit of a sizing for you, but it's just a really elegant like piece that you will
Yes.
have like and adore in your jewelry wardrobe.
Oh, yeah.
What I'm like, what do I need to do? I feel like I definitely down the road need to do eventually another like stone in this too because it is so pretty. But how do you outdo this pink fluorite? The pink fluorite is just so beautiful. Oh, so beautiful.
It is. I was thinking how pretty it would look with the black spinel we showed earlier. Or the black diamond. I was going to say, oh, I could grab the black diamond. Oh, she's going to grab the black spinel.
I mean, I can grab the black
Let's-
diamond.
I was going to say the black diamond too. I mean, this just I love this deep, rich
Oh,
colors.
the black diamond with, yeah. I
and-
mean, the black diamond, you're never gonna take it off. It's like wearing like my black jeans that I've got on.
Yeah.
Like, it's really gonna be that foundation that you can put any of the gemstones.
And Ola's asking if there's going to be any more pink
Ola.
fluorite coming down the road. Pink
I
fluorite.
believe this is it. I am trying to work on a pink fluorite collection. I think I might have gone a little too, I'm trying to get 14 by 10s cut, and I'm not, so I did put a design together for a holiday, but I'm struggling with my 3 people that cut this and getting the 14 by 10, and it has to be the 14 by 10. Like, so, anyway, so we'll see. We'll see. But yes, it is holiday. So,
Okay.
and holiday meaning like November, December.
Priscilla says, she said, Janelle, I think I have bought almost every single one of your pink fluorite pieces. It's so very rare and beautiful.
Isn't it? I like, it's so always exciting to find different gemstones. Now, ladies, that, you know, a lot of these other faceted gems, you know, I'm going to go through the next series of really gorgeous opaque stones, meaning they're see-through sometimes on some areas, like the galaxy quartz, the tourmaline quartz, the rutilated, flower agates, like a lot of really unique, the amethyst concoxonite. So I'm bringing in a lot of really rare like pieces that I've been wanting to design, hook back up using some of the rough that I've been holding forever, other vendors, and yeah, it's just going to be really fun. A lot of multi-bracelets, because once I started mixing and
I bet.
matching, I was like, oh, this has to be a
We have to do
multi-bracelet.
this one. Now I have to do this one.
Yeah.
We have to have that one.
Mhm.
So
Absolutely.
Teresa Jory Stevenson says she just received her new black diamond necklace. It arrived today. It is so stunning, and her first thought was,